How's it going, everyone? We're here again for our little short update, but it was enough significant things, so I wanted to go ahead and cover it. So, we've got bees, and we have the IO bench. So, we're going to start with the IO bench, and the IO bench itself is actually called the Engineering Workbench, as you'll see here. And, yeah, the Engineering Workbench itself allows you to unlock all of this kind of stuff. So you'll see right here we have our farming stuff. Well, at least, you know, for the water. Then we've got electrical. Then you've got your storage components, you know, everything that's going to be your industrial setup, basically. And then all the car stuff. But one thing I did notice is the auto turret is down here. Now, I asked Alistair, and he said the idea is that all of this stuff should be removed from the normal workbench tier. Now, should be doesn't mean it will all be, or that all of it will be, or any of this will stay. Remember, this is on Ox 2. That means it's not even on regular staging yet. It could still change a lot. But as of right now, the auto turret is here, and it costs total of $11.30. But if we go ahead and hop on over and switch this to tier 2 and we look up our auto turret friend, it's only $8.87. So it looks like that makes the auto turret go up quite a bit in price. So how do you guys feel about this, and you know, so forth? Now, actually, the bench itself does need to be researched. So you'll see it's 125. Now, it doesn't look like it has a space on the workbench tree yet, but as of right now, it does require you to have at least a workbench at level 1, and it's going to be 125 to research. Then if we go ahead and take a look at crafting and bring up the bench, we'll just type in bench. There it is. It's going to be 500 wood, 100 frags, and 50 scrap, and 30 seconds to craft it. So there you have the engineering workbench and the basics with it. So again, you know, sound off down in those comments. How do you feel about that? Now, one thing you may have noticed is that some things happen to have a title, like right here, the nucleus says TGG, and it says spawned by TGG. Very interesting there. And then let's say we're to just go ahead and craft ourselves something there. And then if we actually take a look at the bench, I think in here, is that? Yep, this one should say, yep, spawned by TGG. So the wording there. But if we take a look at this, it's going to say crafted by TGG. So there we go. Ownership is back. To what capacity fully, I'm not entirely sure, but it does look like they're making it extend to everything. Especially, they even got things like presents, so if someone gives you a present, it'll say this item was gifted by, and stuff like that. So, the fact that items are now marked as spawned is pretty interesting, but not all items seem to have it. As you can see, it doesn't seem to be on that, but you'll see right here, spawned by TGG. You know, so certain things do have the marking on it. We'll just have to see if it goes to everything. But, yeah, there we go. We do now have ownership back. And, yeah, if some of you are saying back, well, you probably didn't play Rust an ancient time ago when we had ownership. So, we've got beehives. And as you can see, there's a little kind of like particle animation of the bees around. And if we take a look here into the beehive, you're going to notice that it has several requirements. And then it has a spot for the nucleus. And then we have our output down here. So, first of all, does the beehive, is it indoors? And it says they prefer to be outdoors, okay? If it's inside, is it humid? They prefer dryness. Temperature, which I can't seem to get temperature to change, so that's probably just not working yet. And then their overall happiness, which 75 seems to be pretty okay right now. So then what you need to do is out in the wild, find yourself a beehive nucleus. And I'm not sure how we'll get these quite yet. I did ask, but at the time of this video, I haven't gotten an answer. So we'll just see how that goes. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be probably a beehive collectible or something like that. So anyways, once you get one of these nucleus, you put them inside of the beehive. And they actually level up as they go and produce stuff, which is really cool. And what they're going to do is produce honeycomb. And if we go ahead and take a look at honeycomb, you'll see you've got a couple different options. You can go ahead and eat some, and it gives a little bit of healing, some calories, and some hydration. But what you really want to do is hit extract. And extract is going to give you honey. And honey is going to give you 10 healing, 50 calories, and 25 hydration. But on top of that, you can also have a chance of getting another nucleus out of honey. So it may also just be you have to find jars of honey out in the world and get the nucleus from that. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that ends up working. But there is one more item. There is the Bee Grenade. Yes, you heard it. Bees. The Bee Grenade. Lethality is 20, a throw distance of 26, fuse of 1 second, blast radius of 6. Right now they are using the model of the flashbang grenade. So, you know, nothing to look at too fancy yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be a jar of bees. And, yeah, basically, you throw it, and it explodes into bees. And the bees just keep attacking and attacking and attacking, and they will follow you. I'm kind of hoping that getting into water will make them go away. And, oh... Okay, did they just run out, or was that actually the water? We're gonna find out here, okay. Okay. I don't know if that's intended, but it seems water does get rid of the bees. So, hey, that's actually kind of a safe way to get away from bees or something swarming you, so to say. But as you'll see here, I did try with the heater, and you'll see it's staying at 50%. So, yeah, that doesn't seem to be working right now, like I said. But we go ahead and take a look at things over here. We're going to take a look at the hive. The hive is going to cost you 20 to research, and then the grenade is going to run you a 75 research along with it. Then if we go ahead and take a look at crafting, we'll just type in B. That should bring up everything here nicely. It's a workbench level 1, 200 wood, 50 cloth, and a tarp. And then we have ourselves the Bee Grenade, which is a workbench level 2. You need to use a whole nucleus for it, 1 gunpowder, and a metal fragment. So who knows if that's going to change entirely, I'm not sure. But one of the great things here is really, I love the design of this. I love that it looks like old file cabinet pieced together with wood and scrap. It just is a really cool bee box design. I love all the art stuff that's been done here. And yeah, it's just really fun. There's lots of little knickknacks and other things hanging around on this bench as well, which I think is quite fun. So there it is. How do you guys feel about ownership coming back, bees, and the switches with the IO bench? Sound off down in those comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and stay rusty.